Joining us now, Caroline Kennedy, a supporter of Barack Obama. Good morning.
Good morning.
You've been out on this stump.
I have.
What has that experience been like for you?
Well, it's really exciting because there are so many people who are so inspired to vote in this election and are waiting online and going door to door. And so it's all going to come down to tomorrow. And of course, it's so important that everybody get out and vote.
What is your sense from being on this stump? What does it tell you about what is going to happen on Tuesday?
I think that people have been really inspired by Senator Obama, and I think that they are really, his supporters are tremendously excited, and I think they really feel that he can bring about, a change in the direction of this country.
So you ready to make a prediction this morning?
Yes, I'm ready to make a prediction.
What's going to happen on Tuesday?
Record turnout. Everybody needs to get out there and be part of this, and Barack Obama will hopefully prevail.
That's not exactly a prediction. That's a hopefully prevail versus.
Well, the great thing is it
win.
depends on everybody participating, and I think that's really what we've seen in this election on both sides. And that's, hopefully voting is the first step people will take. And I think that Barack Obama has really kind of created this atmosphere where everybody feels like, they need to pitch in because we have serious problems. Our economy's terrible. We need health care reform. We need education reform.
All of the above.
Right.
For whoever becomes president. Here's my question. Did this whet your appetite at all? To
for
run
what?
for public office?
Yeah, for being on morning TV? Yeah.
For running for public office?
Well, as I said, I think this is a really special campaign, and he is a really special leader and candidate. So it's been a great experience for me. I have 2 children voting for the first time.
Yeah.
So I think it was too important for anyone to sit this one out.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens.
You were part of the vice presidential vetting process. Joe Biden ends up the vice presidential nominee. Have you had any second thoughts about that whatsoever?
No, not at all. I think they're a great team. And I think Senator Obama really, watching him go through that process, I got a chance to see up close what I had seen, from afar. And he listened so carefully. He really explores all the different points of view. And he always said to us, I want somebody who's ready to lead and also kind of what's best for America. And I think he really kept his eye on that. And Joe Biden's been a terrific teammate.
There was that very public event where you and your uncle very publicly said, "This is our guy. This is the guy we back at this moment in the campaign." Has there been any one thing that's happened that's given you pause or second thought since then?
No, I think the contrary. I think that Senator Obama has really run such an incredible campaign, and I think for us it was such an exciting moment for me to be there with Teddy and my children and sort of see this generational change, but also and coming together. But I think Senator Obama has shown this kind of leadership and judgment and steadiness and character that throughout this campaign, and so which has been great because, as you said, we were out there early, and he's only become a stronger and better candidate and will be president. Good. He's back in Washington. He misses work, so he's ready to get back to work. He's been doing a lot more work than people realize. I had breakfast with him yesterday, so he's fully engaged.
All right. Thank you very much for stopping by this morning. I do appreciate it. All right. Now here's Meg.
Thank you, Harry. Now for the Republican take on these final 24 hours. Former Massachusetts Governor and McCain supporter Mitt Romney in Toledo, Ohio this morning. Good morning, Governor.
Good morning, Maggie.
Governor, early voting favors Barack Obama. Most of the polls, though they are tightening, also favor Barack Obama. Is 24 hours enough time for John McCain to turn this around?
Well, I remember when I was running in a primary against John McCain, Rudy Giuliani and I had the lead in the polls, and somehow John McCain came back with the prize. So don't count John McCain out. He's a fighter. And I think polls are having a hard time figuring out exactly who it is that's going to vote and just what they're going to do in the voting booth. So John McCain has a path to victory. It goes through Florida, Ohio, Pennsylvania, probably 1 or 2 of the other states as well, like Virginia, New Hampshire, New Mexico, Nevada. So we're hoping and working for a victory.
Pennsylvania, a blue state in '04. McCain and Palin keep going back there. Do they know something the rest of us don't know?
I think so. I think Pennsylvanians are going to focus on jobs, and you know, I spent my life in the private sector. I think Barack Obama's plan is a job killer. I think it'd cost America millions of jobs, raising taxes on small business, not using all of our energy resources, including coal and additional drilling and nuclear, and then also imposing through intimidation unions on small businesses. These courses are going to be devastating to the economy and to job creation. I think Pennsylvanians want someone like John McCain who will create jobs.
In the waning hours of this campaign, both candidates are staying negative. The McCain campaign has Joe the Plumber going around the country saying Barack Obama is a socialist. Is that the best argument to win over the 7 or 8% that's still undecided?
I like my arguments best, but everybody has the arguments that they happen to be.
Is that a good argument, though?
You know, I don't think Barack Obama is a socialist. I think a lot of his policies are inspired by the pathway that Europe took. I think the idea of having the government take over health care and raise taxes on employers is the wrong direction for the country. And I hope people recognize that and also choose a person who, in John McCain, is extraordinarily experienced, was not only a war hero, but somebody who has the knowledge of what grows an economy. And that's why I think John McCain has the best shot of becoming a strong, powerful leader of our country.
In the final seconds, Governor, if you wake up Wednesday morning and Barack Obama has been elected president, do you think the country will be in good hands?
You know, I think both are terrific men. I'll be very concerned about the economy for the country. I'll be concerned that the economy will be in a slowdown or a recession for a longer, deeper period. I'll be concerned about long term, about a president who would raise taxes on businesses and if you will, through this intimidation, impose unions on small businesses. That really troubles me for the long-term future of the country, and that's why the only place I'm going to let my mind go is that John McCain wins and that people who are standing knee-deep in Chicago have a long, cold night ahead of them.
Governor Mitt Romney, it's been a long journey. Thanks for being there throughout with us.
Thanks, Maggie. Good to be with you.
Thank you.